Chapter 44. He hurried over to the Jade Emptiness Palace to see his master, but just as he reached the entrance, he heard somebody calling his name. He stopped when he saw that it was Master Pure Essence. "Where did you come from, friend? As I've nothing to do today, I'd like you to come with me to tour the islands and mountains. We'll look for recluses and watch them play chess. I'm rather busy today. Please excuse me. We've got no lectures at the moment. How can you deceive me?" Master Pure Essence argued. "I've something urgent to do and really have no time. I'm sorry, but I can't go with you. I know why you're busy. It's because Jiang Ziya's souls have left his body." "How did you know?" "I was fooling you just then. Forgive me, please. I went to Mount Qi and met Bai Jian. He told me the last soul and sub-soul of Jiang Ziya arrived there a short while ago. He couldn't accept them, and when he pushed them away, they floated here to Mount Kunlun. Where are they now?" "I was touring about idly when I saw his souls floating toward me, so I put them in my gourd. This matter isn't important enough to be reported to the Grand Master. Give me the gourd, and I'll go to rescue Jiang Ziya." Master Pure Essence urged him. The Immortal of the South Pole handed over the gourd, and Master Pure Essence mounted his cloud, flying to West Qi in a moment. When he entered the Prime Minister's mansion, Master Pure Essence met Yang Jian, who bowed and asked, "Uncle, have you come to see the Prime Minister?" "Yes." "Go quickly and report my arrival." King Wu came out in person to meet him and conducted him to the Silver Security Court. He treated the Immortal with the courtesy shown a teacher. "I came here to see about Jiang Ziya. Where's his body now?" Master Pure Essence asked. King Wu led the Immortal to the bedchamber, where Jiang Ziya was lying on his back. "Your Highness, you needn't worry. He'll revive naturally, as soon as his souls and sub-souls are returned to his body," Master Pure Essence assured him. When they returned to the main hall, King Wu asked, "Sir, what medicine will you use to restore my father Prime Minister?" "There's no medicine involved whatsoever. I'll save him from death by other means." Late that night, Master Pure Essence put on his coronet, straightened his robes, and left the city. Black smoke billowed and cold fog swirled about in the howling wind over the 10 traps. Master Pure Essence realized how perilous the situation was. He pointed at his feet, and 2 white lotus flowers appeared to protect his body. Treading on the flowers, he rose quietly through the air, exuding colored, auspicious light from the top of his head. When he arrived over the soul-snatching trap, he saw Heavenly Master Yao, hair loosened and holding a sword, walking in a square and reciting charms. He also saw a straw effigy with 3 dim lamps on its head and 7 under its feet. When Heavenly Master Yao knocked loudly on the desk with his stick, the lamps went out, but then rekindled when he stopped knocking. Each time he knocked, the souls inside the gourd held by Master Pure Essence struggled to get out, but they were stopped by the cork. Though Heavenly Master Yao bowed and knocked repeatedly, the lamps continued to burn. Jiang Ziya's life was not over yet. Heavenly Master Yao grew irritated and knocked on the desk more heavily, shouting, "2 souls and 6 sub-souls have come already. Why do the remaining souls disobey my call?" Fuming with anger, he bowed and chanted and knocked incessantly. In the air above, Master Pure Essence saw him bow down and seized the opportunity to descend and snatch the straw effigy. But Yao Bin looked up by chance and saw him dropping from the sky. He recognized Master Pure Essence at once. "Pure Essence, how dare you intrude here?" he yelled, hurling a handful of black sand at the Immortal. Though Master Pure Essence took flight immediately, his 2 lotus flowers were hit and dropped to the ground. He returned to West Qi City, flurried and gasping for breath. "Master, have you brought back our Prime Minister's souls?" Yang Jian asked. "This is truly a dangerous job. I almost fell into the soul-snatching trap myself. I fled, but my 2 lotus flowers were hit by the black sand and taken by Yao Bin. King Wu burst into sobs. Alas! There's no hope for my father Prime Minister. Don't worry, Your Highness. Jiang Ziya will suffer only for a few more days. I must go now. Where are you going, Master? King Wu asked. I'll be back soon. You just stay here and take care of Jiang Ziya's body. Master Pure Essence rode on a beam of light to Mount Kunlun, where he met the Immortal of the South Pole in front of the Jade Emptiness Palace. Have you returned Jiang Ziya's souls yet? The Immortal of the South Pole asked. Telling him the whole story, Master Pure Essence said, Brother, I'll have to see Grand Master and ask him to show us how to deal with this. The Immortal of the South Pole did as he was requested. Entering the palace, he bowed before Heavenly Primogenitor and reported the calamity. Though I'm responsible here, I can't deal with the matter directly. Tell Pure Essence to go to the 8 Landscape Palace and see my elder brother. He'll help him. The Immortal of the South Pole returned and said, Grand Master asks you to go and see Master Lao Zi. Master Pure Essence sped on an auspicious cloud straight to Mount Shundu. In a few moments, he reached the 8 Landscape Palace in Shundu Cave. It was a fairyland of landscapes. On the steep slopes grew fairy grass and longevity mushrooms. Green pines, willows, purple chrysanthemums, red plums, pink peaches, yellow apricots, brown dates, and luscious pears could be seen everywhere. Immortals sat, enjoying paintings, and hermits gathered, playing chess. One could hear the singing of dragons, phoenixes, and peacocks. Rhinoceroses admired the moon, while happy seals and hippopotamus played games in the water. The sun shone over the mountains and water gurgled in the creeks. It was a fairyland unknown to the outside world. Master Pure Essence dared not enter the cave unauthorized, but soon Chief Priest Shundu came out and saw him there. What urgent matter brings you here, friend? Master Pure Essence bowed before him. Brother, if it weren't of major importance, I wouldn't have come here to see Master Lao Zi. Jiang Ziya's lost his souls to Yao Bin. Heavenly Primogenitor sent me here to see Master Lao Zi. Could you arrange for me to see him? Chief Priest Shundu went back in. Pure Essence requests to see you. Let him in. Lao Zi said. Master Pure Essence entered and knelt down. May you live forever. You've all been fated to endure this calamity. The soul-snatching trap, the sole cause of Jiang Ziya's suffering, was based on my magic map of the 8 diagrams. This has been destined by heaven. You must all observe the Taoist prohibitions very carefully. He ordered Chief Priest Shundu to fetch the map. Rescue Jiangsheng with this. You may go at once. Master Pure Essence left the 8 Landscape Palace carrying the map and arrived back in West Qi City in a blink of eye. He was warmly welcomed by King Wu and all his generals. Where have you been? King Wu asked eagerly. I've obtained the means to save Jiang Ziya's life. All the generals were overjoyed. When will you go again, Master? Yang Jian asked. At the 3rd watch tonight. At the 3rd watch, all the generals went to see him off. He ascended into the air and flew over the 10 death traps. From up in the air, he could see Heavenly Master Yao still diligently bowing and chanting. He unrolled the magic map, and it turned into a golden bridge that shone brightly in all the colors of the rainbow. It protected him as he raced down and snatched the straw effigy. He then took flight. Damn you, Pure Essence! How dare you come again? Heavenly Master Yao growled, enraged. He cast a peck of black sand high into the air. Master Pure Essence cried out in fright and in his panic dropped the map, which was then retrieved by Heavenly Master Yao. Although Master Pure Essence had gotten away with the effigy, he was frightened out of his wits by the loss of the map. Pale and gasping for breath, he made his way back to West Qi City. He descended into the city, put down the straw effigy, opened the lid of his gourd, and placed the 2 remaining souls and 6 sub-souls inside it. He then continued on his way to the Prime Minister's mansion. The generals were still waiting for him there and were pleased to see him return with a smile on his face. Yang Jian rushed forward. "Master, have you brought back the souls?" "I have. Jiang Ziya can now be restored to life. But although I was lucky to escape with my life, I lost Laozi's map in the soul-snatching trap." Master Pure Essence replied. King Wu and the generals were delighted that Jiang Ziya would be restored to life. Master Pure Essence went to Jiang Ziya's bedside, parted his hair and put the mouth of the gourd against his skull. He patted the gourd 3 times. As Jiang Ziya's souls entered his body, he opened his eyes. "What a long sleep I've had!" Jiang Ziya exclaimed. He looked round and saw King Wu, Master Pure Essence, and all his generals standing before his bed. "Prime Minister, if it hadn't been for this master, you wouldn't have been restored to life," King Wu told him. Jiang Ziya fully regained his senses when he heard this and asked Master Pure Essence, "Brother, how did you know that I was in danger of losing my life? How did you save me?" Master Pure Essence related all that had happened. Jiang Ziya was filled with remorse at the paucity of his own powers and his resulting ignorance of what had taken place. "The map is a rare thing. What shall we do now that we have lost it?" Jiang Ziya said worriedly. "Rest well for a few days. We'll discuss how to break the 10 traps when you've fully recovered," Master Pure Essence urged. Jiang Ziya rested for several days and then convened a conference in his mansion to discuss with Master Pure Essence and his generals how to break the 10 traps. "The traps are all sorcery, and their secrets are unknown to us, but we're acting in accordance with the will of heaven. They cannot harm us," Master Pure Essence reassured them. During the discussion, Yang Jian announced, "The Yellow Dragon Immortal has arrived." Jiang Ziya immediately went out to welcome the immortal. After greetings were exchanged, he asked, "Brother, what instructions do you have for me? I've come to deal with the 10 traps. As we're all destined to violate the commandment on killing, some to a slight degree and some to a serious extent, we'll all be gathering here in a short while. But this place is too vulgar for my fellow immortals, and I've come here first to discuss the matter with Jiang Ziya. I propose that you build a agreed pavilion outside the west gate and have it decorated with lanterns and flowers. It may be inconvenient for them to come otherwise." Jiang Ziya ordered Nengong Kuo and Wu Ji to follow the immortal's instructions, and Yang Jian to wait at the gate and report immediately the arrival of any immortal. "Let's not waste time on strategies now. We'll discuss the matter with the immortals once the Reed Pavilion is ready," Master Pure Essence advised. In less than 24 hours, Wu Ji reported to Jiang Ziya that the Reed Pavilion had been completed. When Jiang Ziya inspected it, he ordered that carpets be laid on the floor, and the interior be decorated with lanterns and flowers. All the officials except King Wu left the city and gathered in the pavilion to welcome the immortals. As King Wu was a virtuous ruler, a great number of immortals came to discuss the problem facing West Qi. They were Master Grand Completion from the Peach Spring Cave on 9 Immortal Mountain, Master Pure Essence from the Exalted Cloud Cave on Mount Tai Hua, the Yellow Dragon Immortal from the Fairy Maid Cave on 2 Celestial Mountain, Krakukanta from the Flying Cloud Cave on Dragon Squeezing Mountain, who later became a Buddha, Fairy Primordial from the Golden Light Cave on Qianyan Mountain, Master Spiritual Treasure from the original Yang Cave on Mount Kongtong, Heavenly Master of Outstanding Culture from the High Cloud Cave on 5 Dragon Mountain, who later became the Bodhisattva of Outstanding Culture, Immortal Universal Virtue from the White Crane Cave on 9 Palace Mountain, who later became the Bodhisattva of Universal Virtue, the Immortal of Merciful Navigation from the Perfumed Wood Cave on Mount Putuo, who later became the Buddhist Goddess of Mercy, the Immortal Jade Tripod from the Golden Haze Cave on Mount Jade Spring, Heavenly Master of Divine Virtue from the Jade House Cave on Mount Golden Courtyard, and Master Virtue of the Pure Void from the Purple Sun Cave on Mount Green Peak. Jiang Ziya was kept busy receiving his celestial guests and conducting them to the Reed Pavilion. When all the immortals had arrived, Master Grand Completion said, "My Taoist friends, with your arrival here today, the rise of the good and just, and the downfall of the wicked and unjust, will soon be known to all. Jiang Ziya, when will you take action to break the 10 death traps?" Jiang Ziya got up and replied with a low bow. "Dear brothers, I studied on Mount Kunlun for only 40 years. How can I take command? Please take pity on me, as my powers are weak, and on the people and soldiers, as they are innocent. May I trouble one of you to take my place? I'd appreciate it very much. I'm sorry, but I doubt whether we can guarantee even our own safety. Our powers aren't sufficient to deal with their witchcraft either." Master Grand Completion answered, greatly disheartened. They were still arguing as to who should assume command when they heard the cry of a deer in the sky and smelt an unusual perfume filling the air. If you want to know who arrived, please read the next chapter.